boss man here, he said that we can take these ones to go to the morning market. We just cannot go together on one because legally only one adult is allowed to go on the electric bikes.
Okay.
In Hangzhou, you cannot have like two adults. You can have an adult and like a 14-year-old or a 13-year-old or under. But yeah, we can't both use it. So either we both take one and we go there and we come back to explore, or we can call like a ride-sharing app. What do you think?
I think this will be more fun.
Yeah?
But are you comfortable riding an electric scooter? It's just like a bike, but you don't have to paddle.
Maybe I can just quickly practice.
这是油，
Yeah.
那这个打开，刹车油门加上去，
好。
刹车要管住的啊，加慢慢的回归，
Whoa, it's fast.
速度，加速。
It's too bad we couldn't both fit on it because that would be more fun. But one each will do. Okay. Full battery. Ready?
Ready?
Let's go.
Okay.
出发了，
出发了。
好的，导到这里啊，
嗯，
等你回来再付钱好了。
好，好。Are you nervous?
Not really, are you?
Are you nervous for me?
I'm nervous for you.
Okay, let's go. 26 minutes, 8 kilometers.
Gonna take you for a ride in my brand new car. My brand new car. My brand new car. Gonna take you for a ride in my brand new car. My brand new car. My brand new car. Gonna show you how the shifter feels.
So where are we going, babe?
Oh, we're going to the morning market. It's called Da Ma Lung. So we'll get some breakfast, some traditional breakfast there. Actually, this doesn't go more than 25.
Yeah, 25 is the max speed.
Yeah, I'm going about 16 kilometers an hour. And we'll try to stay on the bike path. I need
This
to
is
get
a great idea.
I need to get used to this. I'm not
It's
used
so
to this.
much fun.
We're blocking the traffic. We keep going straight.
These electric bikes are so common here. And it's such a great idea because it keeps the noise pollution down, and the roads here are built for this. So this is Westlake.
Wow, yeah. That's so beautiful. I think that is one of the famous causeways. It's called Su Causeway, I think. It's just, you can see all the trees lining that road, and it goes in the middle of the lake. We'll come back to explore it later, but it's just so beautiful. I had to stop and take a look.
What happened?
Did you see that?
Yes.
I braked, but I didn't use both brakes. So I slowly just hit him, just barely, but he was like, what the hell? So embarrassing.
Is the bike okay?
Yeah, we're both okay.
Yeah. Use both brakes.
Okay.
Yeah. The left and the right. I think if you're comfortable with this bike, you're ready to ride a scooter in Thailand.
That's 3 times the speed, 2-3 times the speed. I'm
But
not
it's
sure.
easy. But it's easy. Just take a little used to. But you did a good job. Only ran into someone once.
And you only ran into me once. I wish I had this in Samui. You
Right.
know how it's hard to get around in Samui, and I wasn't comfortable with the scooter, but this is perfect. You can park right here.
We made it
We made it.
alive. And we still have full battery.
Yeah.
Isn't that insane?
I guess maybe you can go more than 20 kilometers, but he's just being safe. Wow, this is a first for me too. It's such a traditional, like rustic market, and
have
it's in a
everything.
residential neighborhood, so you can tell that it's people from here.
Everything seems so
Wow.
fresh. The freshest bamboo shoots, chicken,
Yeah.
meat.
The eggs the eggs over there still was like in hay. Everything is so fresh, as you said.
Even turtles.
Yeah, turtles. They do eat turtles here. But we don't have to eat turtles. Let's see what else there is to eat.
Okay.
So we're now at the morning market called Da Ma Nong. That's what I think it's called, at least. It is one of the oldest residential areas in Hangzhou. And that looks delicious.
I know, right?
What is that?
Some kind of pancake.
Oh, shit.
Should we try it?
Should we?
Yeah.
Okay. 这个要一份。要6块的。
So what is it?
This one is like a pancake, and then inside he has green onions and 素烧 vegetarian goose. I think it's vegetarian. 素烧
Vegetarian goose.
like fake meat.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Look at the way he pressed them. That's so neat.
Wow. There is no meat in it. You could put like that kind of vegetarian goose, which is like a fake meat, but I chose for the 6 yuan one, which has nothing. It's just the pancake and the green onion and the sauce. So I added chili sauce and sweet sauce.
You took the bite of 2 pieces at once.
You're supposed to. He put the sauce in between, so you eat it together. Oh, so good. It's like eating Peking duck, but without the duck, but you get a crispy pancake. Wow, and the chili sauce is really spicy. He already said it's less spicy for me. Look at how popular. We started the trend. Everyone's getting it now. That's yummy, right?
You explained it perfectly. It's like Peking duck.
Without the duck.
No. You didn't quite explain about this market. You got distracted.
Oh, yeah. So this market is one of the oldest residential neighborhoods that is left in Hangzhou. And the cool thing about it is this is one of the only morning markets left too. So it really caters to the local people, and it's known for having some Hangzhou specialty foods.
Is this one of
Especially
them?
for breakfast. Apparently it is. It says, yeah, right in front of her store, it says this is Hangzhou people food. I think the first part of the market is more like fresh vegetables and
Fresh meat.
fruits and stuff, and then we get into the meat, and we're going to see, I think, some duck, or is it goose, that is like marinated in soy. That's also one of their specialties. And then if we keep walking, I believe there's a lot more breakfast food to choose from.
Good, because this is not enough. We need more yummy stuff.
So far, our experience of China, like visiting Shanghai and the main part of Hangzhou, we feel like it's very modern, and they've really changed up a lot of the public spaces to be quite modern and convenient. But coming to this market, you can see how traditional it used to look, and it's really nice that they have maintained this market and that local people are still so actively using it, because this is really, I think, what life is like in China.
This one looks popular. So we're trying this too?
Yeah, I'm not 100% what this is. I just know it's like a fried fish, but everyone's lining up for it. And that reminds me of something my mom used to make when I was young. She made it for Grandpa, and Grandpa Shanghai. So I think maybe that's a specialty. But if I remember correctly, and it's the same fish, there's a lot of bones.
Oh.
But the bones are big.
Would it be the same fish as this fish?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, the body of that fish. They're probably gonna make soup with the fish head later. Does this turn you off?
A little bit.
I don't know why I'm like...
You okay with it?
I guess because I go to the wet market with my mom sometimes when I was younger, so I'm like, it's okay. And I work in the kitchen. It's just weird that it's outside.
Nice.
Wow, look at this.
That looks so crispy. That
Yeah.
looks good.
So they deep fried it and then they put it into like a sauce, like a soy sauce marinade. I think it's slightly sweet. And then they drain it so then it's not too wet. But you can see the sauce still underneath. Smells good.
Can we get some steamed bun to go with it?
Oh,
I saw this. Look at that.
that
Look
looks
how
so
fresh that is.
good. Should we get the purple one or the white one?
Purple one. Wow, look at them. They look so
老爸，一个
soft.
多少钱呢？
这个一块五一个。
啊，要一个。
Oh, I'm excited.
This does smell really nice.
It would go well with the buns. Fresh off the steamer. Why is it purple?
So she said it is black rice and millet,
What is millet?
like a type of grain,
Oh,
like a wheat.
like riceberry.
No, I think smaller than riceberry, but it's like a
Wow.
healthy grain.
Look at that.
People were buying 10 of them, 8 of them, 5 of them.
I feel like one is not gonna be enough.
And one is only $1, no, 1.5 yuan for one. Yummy.
Let me try the fish. Oh my god, that's delicious. Somehow I was expecting it to be fishy, but it's not. It's sweet and crispy.
There's
No
bones.
bones.
Really? I just saw a bone.
I think they deep fry it long enough that you can eat it.
Like here, you see the white one?
Yeah, it's crispy.
Oh, well that's convenient.
Oh, go perfectly with the bun. So how does it feel for you to be in China? I was gonna say back in China, but you never lived here.
Yeah, I mean, I lived in Hong Kong for a bit growing up, but I don't really know China. Like this trip was the first time I actually looked up the different regions in China, the different cities in China, what they're called, what the provinces are, what do you see, like what are the attractions. And even the language, I have to almost like brush it up because I've never officially learned Mandarin before. It's always through movies and TVs and music. So it's a bit foreign to me, but at the same time, coming here, the people have made me feel really welcome, and I speak enough to get by that I don't find it difficult. I almost feel like being taken care of by like some distant relative. That's what it feels like.
So you wouldn't get offended anymore when next time you go back to Canada and people say, go back to China.
I'll be like, oh yeah, I love it. And I'll be like, oh, now I have a proper visa to come back. It was kind of hard for me using a Canadian passport to come here. Wow.
Look at that. Oh, I almost fall.
You gotta stop right there.
I get too excited. Look at how beautiful that pagoda
Wow, that is so beautiful.
is. It looks like it's floating.
We are now at the famous West Lake called Qihu, and this is part of a lot of historical Chinese legends and stories, and poets like to make up poems about this place because it's so beautiful. And it's quite a big place, so a lot of people either tour this by boat, by kind of electric trams, by bicycles, or of course you can walk, but I think it's 15 kilometers to do one round.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's pretty big.
We should do a boat.
I think we should do a boat too. There's 4 types of boats, so let's see at the pier which one, like which choice we have.
Which
over
one
here.
is the cheapest?
Yeah, let's not go with the expensive one, because I know there's one where it only seats a few people and then they row the boat by hand.
Like a
But-
private one,
Yeah,
right?
that one's gonna be expensive. So this is the boat we want to take. We get to visit all 4 of those places, and it's 50 yuan for a person. And I think it takes about 30 minutes. So I'll just scan and buy our tickets first. 你好，2个。
This is a boat.
这里买票，这里买票，要坐船这里买票。
It's 40 minutes, and we'll come back to here, this pier.
Perfect.
Let's try.
Should we go up top?
Yeah, let's see if there's a spot. Oh, if you want
What
to
about
sit
at the end
inside, you can even order tea for 5 yuan.
Oh, really? This is nice.
Oh no, 58 yuan for the tea. I guess you can't sit in there unless you buy tea. You want to sit here or you want to go stand downstairs?
Can you stand downstairs?
I think you can stand downstairs.
Let's go
Let's go
downstairs.
check it out. Because it's a bit stuffy up here.
I like this boat because it has the outdoor option.
Yeah.
Some of the boats are just sitting inside, like this.
Well, you can also open the window. 不好意思.
Lauren trying to get the best seats. Are there 2 chairs there?
Perfect.
This is quite nice.
Best spot. I think it's pretty nice.
Good job.
Hey.
Look at the mountains.
Yeah, that looks like a watercolor painting.
Crazy.
I mean, it's very, very busy, but because Westlake is the most famous attraction in Hangzhou, so no matter what day you come here, it's going to be this packed. I think it's even crazier during the holidays. It's almost recommended not to come during the holidays because it's so packed.
I mean, like, don't they work? Don't they have work to do?
Didn't you see? It looked like majority of people were retired.
True. There are older people here.
And just the population of Hangzhou itself is over 10 million or something like that. It's pretty crazy. So this is not that many people.
You're right about this park. You can spend 10 hours here and still not able to explore the whole lake.
It's huge. The boat cruise was nice in the sense that it gave you a different perspective of different parts of the lake. But it's so different from walking on the path around the lake.
Yeah.
Because you can experience the different gardens, the different temples, trees.
Yeah, even the trees are intriguing because I've seen these trees before, but only in paintings.
Yeah, I've never seen them like in real life before. That they like hang like a curtain. It's very romantic.
How much battery do you have? Mine is still full.
I think mine is full too. I turned it off already, but I think it was full.
That's awesome. Our final stop?
Yes, I got our tickets to the Leifeng Pagoda, and I think they close in 1 hour. So everyone's kind of going up there because you get a beautiful sunset view of the West Lake. It already looks packed up there, so we're gonna have to try to find a spot.
Damn, boy. There's even an escalator.
I didn't know it was that fancy.
We're taking the escalator,
Yeah,
right?
I'm being lazy. I was going to say that they put in the escalator and also they have kind of paths that they say is a bit more wheelchair accessible, but not 100% accessible though, because people still have to walk down. There's only an escalator to go up.
Maybe by the time it's about to close, they reverse it.
Maybe.
So it comes down.
That would be smart.
Or maybe it's
See?
on the other side.
This lady has
Has
a
to carry
wheelchair
her.
and then her whole family has to bring her down.
So I guess.
It's half accessible.
So how many stories are there?
This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 stories.
And we need to make a choice here. We either line up for the elevator to go straight up, or we walk 5 flights of stairs.
How long
We're
is the line?
young. We should walk.
Okay. And I just asked how long is the line. Okay, we'll walk. Almost there.
This is already
Wow.
the third floor, I think.
Should we go all the way up? Start from the top?
Yeah. Well, at least we know if the top is full, we can come down to the third floor.
Yeah. Wow.
That is the Sioux Causeway, you see? There's a bridge there. And then right in the middle of the lake is where there's a walking path with all the willow trees.
It's amazing. I'm glad we walked up. Feel young again.
Well, I want to hear about the legend of the white snake.
The legend of the white snake.
So there is this white snake. Her name is Bai Shuzhen. She met this man called Xu Xian over by that bridge somewhere over there, the broken bridge. He lent her his umbrella, and then they fell in love. And everything was going well until there was this monk from one of the temples near here called Fahai. And he knew that she was a snake. That was her original body. And he told the husband. The husband was so shocked and didn't believe it. But then the monk said, give her this magic potion to drink, and then her original snake body is going to come out again and you'll know the truth. So then the husband did that. And when she drank it, she turned into a snake. And he was so shocked, died. That's not the end of the story, though.
I was like, okay.
So then, after he died, Bai Sujin wanted to revive her husband. So she went to find some magic herb or something to revive him. But she ended up being trapped in the Leifeng Pagoda, which is this pagoda right here by the monk, until one day her son came to this pagoda and released his mother from this pagoda. There was two endings to this story though. One is that she reunited with her family and they lived a happy life together. The other ending to this story is that once she was released, she became immortal and went up to the heavens and was never able to reunite with her family.
I guess both are good for her. Because
being trapped sucks.
yeah, but reunited with the family ending one is better.
I think it's been readapted like many times, and this story is essentially about forbidden love, and it's about the love between a mortal and immortal, and you will see a lot of like Chinese dramas, Chinese legends about that as well, because we believe that up in the heavens is their whole different society, civilization up there.
I think the real morals of the story is that you are happy with just the two of you. Don't listen to anybody else.
That's true. Don't listen to someone telling you that, your husband or wife is not good.
Yeah.
That's when you're in trouble.
So if you heard anything about me from anyone, it's not true. Well, that was a nice day spent in Hangzhou.
Hangzhou. Wow. At the end of the day, you still got the name wrong. It's a very romantic and beautiful city, I think. And looking at all the tourists, you would know that it's a very popular spot for domestic tourism. Yeah. Well, next video, we'll be taking you to another province, another beautiful city. So if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to do so.
And as always, have a wonderful day and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I feel very accomplished today. I learned how to ride an e-bike. I'm not very good at it, but I survived. I shouldn't drive it in the dark though. We should return it.
The thing is, there are a few incidents we didn't catch on camera.
What do you mean?
At the market when you try to park.
And I tipped over and then I accelerated and then the guy was like, let go, let me move it for you.
It was 4 policemen showed up.
Yeah, but they were really nice about it. I was just like, okay, I let go now, thank you.